Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Bear with me. I did a lesson the other day, and there was no audio. So Yahweh Razah, this one has audio. Yahweh Razah, the one I did earlier today, has audio as well. And I'm praying, all right, because it is annoying when you do a lesson and you gotta do that lesson all over again. But Salakia, let me before I get into this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashum, Yahusha, Bashum, Rakah, Wadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, great millstone, who ruled well and taught me the truth. Much respect to you brothers out there just preaching his word in truth and sincerity. The water forecast of the earth, the tabernacle of David is being risen up right before your very eyes. Hopeful elect and a speckled bird to you, I say shalom. Let's get into this lesson, man. Matter of fact, I'll get the scripture real quick. 2 Peter 3 and verse 3. This is going to be the point of the lesson, right? Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Right? So the Lord, the scriptures say in the last days there's going to come scoffers. They're going to be like, y'all been saying this stuff forever. Y'all been saying that these things are going to come to pass forever, man. Right? Matter of fact, let's get another scripture on that. Right? Habakkuk. Right? Y'all already know where I'm going to. Those are already seasoned in it. But yeah, I'm doing this lesson because lately it's been a lot of scoffers, man. You know, I did a lesson the other day, and also with my drawing the other day of Yahweh Shah and Donald Trump. And so you had some people come on the thing, hey, when is this going to come to pass? Never, this is never going to happen. Y'all crazy, on other lessons, y'all crazy. Y'all dreamers, right? Go get a job, you bum. Do y'all even work? So on and so forth, man. Right? And when you see those things, you can't get in your feelings, Jake. The scriptures say in the last days that these things shall come. You're going to have scoffers. They're going to look at you. That's part of the Lord's movie. Somebody got to be confounded. Somebody got to have the 100% truth, and somebody is not supposed to, man. That's how the Lord set things up. He wants the rest to be blinded, and only the elect to get this. The elect to have the foresight and the eyesight to see these things come to pass. A lot of things is happening right before these people's very eyes, and they're still blind. They're still calling you crazy, right? They had to learn the hard way with the Curry 3, the jump shot, right? In 2020, they had to learn the hard way with that. Now they coming out 6 years later. You know what? Yeah, we did that to you. Yeah, we did that to you, right? And I'm like, where's the outrage? It's like, where's the outrage? Y'all went out there and protested for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, but here these niggas are blatantly coming out and telling you, yeah, we did that to y'all. Yeah, we poisoned y'all. Where's the outrage? I say that on my at the camp, man. They probably just embarrassed. They have that pride on them. They don't want to admit that they were wrong, right? And like I said, the conspiracy theorists, they may be able to see these things, but what makes us different between them and us, we tell you how to seek the Lord while he may be found. We tell you and break down who are the nations, who is Esau, Edom, who are you, right? We tell you how Yahweh Razah how to make it out of here, Lord willing, man. right? Because they'll tell you, man, the world's going to shit. You know, all these things is happening, but they don't have the answers of how to get out of here. We do. And that's turning into Yahweh Shemiel Shah if you're Israelite. So yeah, scoffers are doing the work of the Lord on the left-hand side. Don't get mad, Jake. Don't get salty. They're doing the work of the Lord, man. Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. Like I said, y'all know where I'm going. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. And the Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read of it. For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? It's set for appointed Slakia. Set for appointed time. Right? It's not gonna come, you know, when they want it to come. It's gonna come a lot of times when they least expect it. You know? It's already showing signs that it's coming, right? Though it tarry, right? Though it seemed like it's taking a little minute for these things to happen, getting a little older, getting a little more grays in your beard, you know? But what the Lord said, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry, you see? So it's going to come. It's going to come. Just wait for it. Stay on your watch. Keep blowing that trumpet, right? Don't lose faith. If you lose faith, what the scriptures say, one to you who lost patience, right? What's that? Sirach 2. I'm just going to quote it real quick. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and get it. I'll go ahead and get it. There ain't nothing, right? Sirach 2, right? Let's see. Sirach 2 and verse 14, right? Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will you do when the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shah shall visit you? You see? Woe unto you that lost patience, man. What's the Lord going to do? You're going to get judged. You did all that work. Went on there on the highways and byways every Saturday or Friday or Sunday or Wednesday or Thursday, you know, whatever day that you have camp, right? You did all that work, but then you just decided one day, you know what? I'm gonna leave my post. This ain't for me. That's scary, man. And then you look up, oh snap, all hell's breaking loose. You know, prophecy is really starting to move, and man, that's scary. And the Lord come and judge your ass, man. Jack your ass up, man. Send you to the spiritual realm, man. That's scary. You know, matter of fact, he goes up, you know, woe unto the fearful hearts, woe unto the faint-hearted, right? Matter of fact, that you're not going to be defended, as you read in verse 12 and verse 13, man. That's scary. Matter of fact, in verse 10, look at the generations of old, right? And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? You see? Look at the generations of old. They had to wait upon the Lord, right? And the Lord showed out for them. You got to trust and believe in that. Matter of fact, the apostles of old, right? They was asking Yahushua, are you going to restore the kingdom? But it just wasn't that time. The difference is we're in that time now. Scriptures say that many prophets, let me get that one. Let me get that. Right? Luke 10 and verse 24. For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. And if you know, Yahweh desire we of those men, we're of the prophets of the past coming back in our lots, man, in these lives now. So in our past lives, the prophets of old, They wish to hear and see these things and that we're seeing now. Right? And so it's beautiful, man. It'd be it'd be dumb as hell, man, for you to lose patience now. Be dumb as hell for you to lose patience now, man. But yeah, it's part of the scoffer's job, man. Don't get discouraged. Probably don't even get angry, depending on what they say, man. Hey, it's part of the Lord's movie. It's part of them. It's part of them. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna get this right here. Isaiah 6:9, right? It's part of them. Somebody has to learn the hard way, man. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, see ye indeed, but perceive not, make the heart of this people fat, and make the ears heavy. So they got that pride on them. Their ears is heavy. They're in la la land, man. They're like little children in la la land. Don't know what's going on. They see things, but they're not taking action. They're not seeking the Lord while he may be found. Shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. This goes to show you the Lord doesn't want everybody to convert and be healed. Then I said, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be waste without inhabited, and the houses without men, and the land be utterly desolate. That's when they're going to learn that a prophet had been among them, man. That they should have took heed. Let me get one more, and I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna just get to the point, right? You can really read above, seek the Lord while he may be found. But Isaiah 55 and verse 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. Right? The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. And if he spoke it, it's going to happen. That's pretty much the short breakdown of that scripture. If he spoke it, it's going to happen. It may not happen when you want it to happen, but it's going to happen. And you got to trust and believe in the Lord that it's going to happen. Because if you have the eyes to see, you can see that these things are happening right in front of your eyes, man. Prophecy is moving. You have all these earthquakes around the world, food shortages, water drying up. Yeah, we in those times, man. So Yahweh desires an edifying lesson. Shalom, 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 shalom.